congratulations to the winners, A. Loki and King Havoc. We love to bring all of you the action right here on 2K TV. And reminder, you can watch 2K TV episodes both in your in-game phone and on .next spots in the city. Until next week, enjoy the game.
Brett, there's no doubt your athleticism was one of the key weapons you possessed. We're going to see plenty of that here tonight on display.
Well, that's kind of you first, Kevin, but secondarily, the guys out here have a chance when there's any open space to make something extremely exciting happen. So let's move up a little bit and sit on the edge of our seats, should we?
Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Van Vliet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side. And it's Pirtle in its center. They get it back. Off target at the rim. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Here's Powers. The quick look, no good that time. Here's Toronto. Last time they met was in Toronto.
And really just a bad loss. No other way to put it. I mean, they maybe overlooked some of the bench players because those reserves got loose offensively.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
And so it's the Raptors getting on the board first. Good on the triple. And this offensive system, Brent, that the Hawks run, it allows for a lot of creativity.
Yeah, lots of dribble handoffs at the top of the key. You obviously have the, in case of emergency, break glass player in Trae Young. But they're not afraid to attack mismatches, and this is the type of offenses that I think a lot of players would enjoy playing in.
Now, here is Young, following the miss by Pascal Siakam.
Just do your work, try to get open, and Trae's going to find you.
In Toronto, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Van Vliet with the bounce pass. Barnes looking around. Back to Trent from deep. With the putback. Siakam on the foul.
And watch Siakam just spring up for those offensive boards. Athletic ability gets him to the ball so fast.
Young passes to Powers. Now here's Collins. Back to MP. And again, Atlanta with the triple. The Raptors have gone 2 of 6 from the field. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
I caught up with Coach Nick Nurse. He said they know the challenge going up against this team that can score so many points in a hurry. He said we cannot try to match these guys basket for basket and get away from our defense. Because if you slack off these shooters even a little bit, then they really go off. We'll see if they can find that balance tonight and even this season series. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you for that. Very interesting. G8, their focus on preventing a scoring burst early on.
And it's tough. Once you've lost momentum, to try and recapture it. They're relying on their defense to negate that up front.
You'd love to live in that disruptive mode all night long, never allowing your opponent to get comfortable.
Now, here's Hunter. Following the miss by Fred Van Vliet. And that one's good. Hunter.
Oh, great ball movement there.
There's 1:47 left to play in the first quarter.
And Collins is shown to be a game changer on the floor. The problem for him has been staying on the floor. Has fought the injury bug his whole career. Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track. They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Bay comes in for Collins. Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for Hunter. And Aaron Holiday is subbed in for Trae Young. Then for the Raptors, Achua, he's checked in for Perk. Chris Boucher comes in for Pascal Siakam. And Anunoby subbed in for Trent. Now here's Barnes. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. Here's Powers. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. 14 points for MP. For Collins, he has yet to play close to a full slate of games, Greg, in a single season.
Collins has missed time in each season he's played. He's young enough. A few years of good injury fortune can change the narrative, and let's just hope that's the case for his sake.
So, timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
Trying to snap them out of the...
Substitution on the court.
Young outside, back to MP. It's good from long range. MP's got 17 now.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
On-court spots filled by Hunter and Collins. Trae Young is out there with MP. And it's Capella in at the center, filling out the middle. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Connects from three-point range. He has 5.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Not always the best scenario, but in this game, pride takes over. You score on me, I'm going to come back and score on you.
Now, here's MP. He's got 17. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Van Vliet against MP. Comes up empty from 8 feet.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times. I love the aggressiveness. He's been on fire the entire first half and continues to strike while the iron's hot.
Atlanta leading by 19 points.
The Raptors are only a few years removed from its championship in 2019. Boy, a lot has changed since then.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Here's Trent after the made shot from Powell. Anunoby, good. Oladipo. Toronto is without some of the key pieces from that title team, and it wasn't that long ago. But, Greg, they haven't had to go through a full rebuild. There are some remaining parts.
Listen, the talent they have is still undeniable. And they've got a good mix of young up-and-comers and players in the prime of their career. They're great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Pirtle kicks to Anunoby.
2 minutes remaining.
From 8. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
You know, he really just tried to do a little too much there. He shouldn't be afraid to kick that one back out.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. A busy few years for Nick Nurse. In 2019, he helped lead the Raptors to the title, and he was the 2020 Coach of the Year. He says, it means a lot to me that this city and this country loves this team so much. We can go out there and give them something to be proud of. Of course, Kevin, he's been a key part of that success. Back to you.
Maybe the single most important part of their success, DA. Thank you so much.